When Kirby and the Forgotten Land released, it brought something completely new to the series, Mouthful modes. 14 to be exact, acting as a new mechanic to Kirby's inhale function, allowing him to stretch his mouth over an object and then control that object. 3 more of these were added in the recent Starcrossed World DLC, making the total amount of Mouthful modes 17. Today, I'll be ranking these based on how often they're used, how cool they are, and most importantly, how fun they are. So let's get right into it. With by far the worst Mouthful mode of all. Number 17, Storage. It was barely even a competition when it came to the worst. All you do is latch onto a shelf, wiggle your joystick, and fall. Sure, it might reveal a map or some coins, but who cares? It's used quite often, but it's not cool or fun in any way whatsoever. I honestly think that I would have liked this game more without storage in it. Number 16, Dome. Now, I know what you're thinking, but there's almost no difference between Dome and storage. How could you possibly justify putting Dome above? And to that, I say,
I don't know!
I mean, it's in the de facto elfless boss fight, which is weird. But other than that, I really have no idea. But you know what? You clicked on this video to hear my opinion, so that's what you're going to hear. Moving on. Number 15, Stairs. Now we've gotten to the point where I like all of them in one way or another. And stairs really aren't that bad. They've got a bunch of puzzles, and you can even slam their face into the ground. Oh yeah, and you can also just slam your face into air, which I don't get at all. Shouldn't it just be like, but whatever. It's definitely pretty fun, and used pretty often, so why put it at number 15? Number 14, Light Bulb. This Mouthful mode isn't used very often, but when it is implemented, it is both very strategic and fun. Especially in sections with Ghost Gordos, where you have to constantly turn your light on and off so you can see where you're going and don't get attacked by Ghost Gordos. Also, I love how you can see the light shining out of Kirby's mouth. Number 13, Scissor Lift. This one is kind of unique and used pretty often. Just note that in cases like these, I don't think that the Mouthful mode itself is necessarily bad, but simply think that the others are better. With this one, for instance, I love cases where you have to go up to reach coins and then suddenly have to go back down to reach an enemy. Scissor Lift isn't too bad, it's just kind of boring. Number 12, Ring. The ring is kind of like a broken leaf blower. It sounds kind of bad when I say it like that. But really, the ring is pretty cool, and definitely kind of fun. Not only does it send forth a burst of air that knocks back enemies and makes fans spin, but it can also propel boats forward. The boat is probably the most fun part of it. However, the controls are a little janky. I think I would have rather the boat been its own Mouthful mode. But other than that, the ring is a quality Mouthful mode. Number 11, Pipe. The pipe is used in sections where it's constantly rolling, and you have to jump over gaps and enemies. It's not used very often, only in 2 or 3 levels, but it is pretty fun, and definitely should have been used more, which is why it only gets 11th. Now we're on to the top 10. All of these Mouthful modes I like a lot, and it's pretty hard to find negatives for. Kicking off the top 10, we have Coaster. The coaster is used in only 3 levels, so it's obviously not implemented a lot. But when it is, it's so fun. It's like you're on a roller coaster, but you're able to tilt left and right to collect coins and dodge enemies and obstacles. The fun alone puts this at number 10. Number 9, Cone. The cone has one ability, slamming into the ground, which can break things and damage enemies. Now, this might sound really good, and it really is. It's only this low because an upcoming Mouthful mode does the exact same thing and more. Number 8, Big Rig. Some of you may be shocked that the Big Rig is this low, and it's quite possibly the most fun part of the game. Sadly, it's only used once, and kind of feels like you're on autopilot. It's basically just a giant car, but with less control, and you're hopping from building to building. But because it's used only once in the game, it can't place any higher than this. Number 7, Sign. This is the first out of 3 Mouthful modes to come from the Starcrossed World DLC. The Sign works similarly to the pipe, but slightly slower and more like a sled. It gives you more control using the ability to turn left and right. It turned a fun mechanic into something even better. Number 6, Arch. The Arch reminds me a lot of gliding in Mario Kart. The controls are smooth, and all sections that use this are very fun. However, it's only used in 1 or 2 levels. It definitely should have been implemented more. And it's pretty similar to the Sign, but I feel like it's a little bit smoother and more enjoyable. Kicking off the top 5 with Spring. The Spring is our second Mouthful mode from the Starcrossed World DLC, and is very similar to the Snake Bonanza from Donkey Kong Bonanza, with its high jump and ground pound. Remember in the cone section where I said, it's only this low because an upcoming Mouthful mode does the exact same thing and more. Well, this is it. It takes the cone's already fun mechanic and then throws in a high jump and ground pound. Absolutely amazing and super fun Mouthful mode. Number 4, Water Balloon. This one was especially hard to place because, look at it. It's Kirby, but more jiggly. I absolutely love the mechanic of you having to go from faucet to faucet and refilling your water supply as it slowly runs out. Spitting water that damages enemies and can even slowly kill some special types of enemies that are made out of poison is a lot of fun. This water even dries up lava and clears up mud, which is a fun mechanic for a couple sections of the game. This is one of my favorite Mouthful modes, but the others were just barely able to top it, so it ends up at number 4. Number 3, Vending. The vending is super fun and has many unique elements. Not only can you shoot out cans of soda that damage enemies, but you can also drink that soda to heal yourself. And once you run out of soda, Kirby will spit out a puff of smoke instead. And I have to mention the insane way Kirby was referenced in Mario Kart World. You may have seen these vending machines in Mario Kart World that spit out items, but what you might not have noticed is that Kirby's mouth is stretched out above them. No hands or feet, but Kirby nonetheless. All of these things easily put vending machine at number 3. Number 2, Gear. Before Starcrossed World released, I looked at the digging copy ability and loved it. I thought it could only improve in one way, the ability to dig in the walls. And that's essentially what the gear does. You can go on walls, and it even comes with a boost that damages enemies, which is why the gear gets to be at number 2. But what could possibly beat all of these?
There is a car, and this is going to hit me!
Number 1, Car. The car, the very first Mouthful mode you encounter in the game. It has boost, just like the gear, is used quite often, and is extremely fun, especially in races, and can even break things with its boost. Finding shortcuts and ways to hop over and boost through things to get the fastest possible time in a race is a blast. And even just driving through a long straight section is fun. All of these put the car at the number 1 spot. Honestly, this ranking was pretty difficult. Nintendo did a really good job with most of these. I'm looking at you, Storage, but I think I'm happy with how my ranking turned out. Do you think the Storage is way better than Dome and hate me for putting it below? Tell me in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, then leave a like. And if you want to see more content like this, subscribe. At 500 subscribers, I'll be doing a face reveal. So bye and see you next time.